Hey there, folks. I'm Zerfall.
Wait, we're recording? Boom! Sorry. Go ahead.
Welcome back to another brand new Let's Play adventure. Who knows what game this is because we haven't pressed run yet. But
Yeah, no, I just want to point out, I think this is the first game I've ever played or co-played or co-commented on for the PC Engine Super CD-ROM squared system, aka the CD-ROM system, where the C and the M are both like faded for some reason. And it's the version 3, so there was
Version
like two previous versions of the CD-ROM.
Yep.
ROM.
Well, there was the CD and the CD-ROM, and now we're on version 3 CD-ROM.
Oh, so version 5 would be the CD-ROM system.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So why don't I hit start here and we'll see what game this is.
I'm anxious to find out. I don't get to see the title of the video before it's posted.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on here.
This is a story of May 2299 AD. Oh, that detective? Her last name is 2299 AD?
So, I don't know if we're going to just end up having this play again when we start the game.
Well, let's watch it now. It says Yuna. She's blonde in this reality, but she's still the High Summoner, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She's an average high school girl at Exploitation High School.
Well, I mean, it's the year 2299, right? Like, this is...
It's not just the pigtails, but they really are drawing these kids like they're supposed to be 8, except that they've got big breasts. Yep, that's right. This game is pedophiles. Oh, she was secretly entered in the Miss Galaxy Fräulein contest.
And then things went nuts. They went crazy go nuts.
She debuted as an idol against her will. Magazine interviews, album recordings. I wasn't a normal high school girl at all anymore. I was a freak. Exhausted from her hard work as a person who does interviews.
Yeah, oh, and is on TV shows.
Is that Titus or maybe Titus? I'm your mama, as you just guessed.
Nani?
It's the ghost of a space robot angel.
It's Elner.
Man, what is it's Elnar? Isn't that like the alternate name for Seven Saga?
Oh, it's long, long ago, but in our galaxy.
Big fight between light and darkness. Man, I'm so sick of these.
Yeah, when's Gray gonna get involved here?
I know, we need a little Gray. Lost by a hair. What color hair? Yeah, darkness has been like trying to evolve the world bad, so as a fish, you need to evolve the world correctly. Wait, it kidnapped the other people in our beauty contest?
Yeah.
It's gonna use them to make some kind of nuclear beauty bomb?
Well, obviously.
Oh. Oh, Lulu's pissed. Okay.
So everyone that won the Fräulein, that was in the Fräulein competition,
have been turned into killer, what do you call them, Power Rangers.
Yeah, they're like, I guess it depends on if they can transform into Jets or not. Maybe they're like, Gundam or things like that.
It's like, darkness has kidnapped the other beauty contest contestants and turned them into soldiers. What? That's dumb even for an anime game!
We just got Magic Girl'd.
Well, no,
in the
got
future, technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Well, I mean, to us, but like to a modern future woman like Yuna, this difference is incredibly distinct. Primitives like us.
She's like, oh, this seems actually like low-tech stuff to me.
Yeah, I can't tell if we can see 2/3 of her ass right now because of magic or technology. I'm not asking you to forgive me. I'm asking you not to blow up the city.
This has been super hard on me. I've had to give interviews. I get all sorts of money now.
I'm a freak. I used to be normal. Now I'm a freak.
Genetic freak.
Scott Steiner. I hope we do have to see this entire thing through with no ability to skip past. What a conveniently alluring injury.
They destroyed just enough clothes to stay outside of the sensor.
The suit's energy ran out. The suit's energy, by the way, was what was preventing her from being naked.
How'd she get herself into this mess? Galaxy Fräulein Yuna. Yeah,
hey, there's no umlaut over the A in Fräulein. It actually is Fraulein.
Haha! It's because
they didn't
the Japanese wrote it.
The way you were saying it wrong off screen is correct now.
So this is a game from 1992 made by Red Company in association with Hudson Soft.
In association with Westcom.
Yeah, and I guess...
Now, if there were A's over Galaxy, if there were umlauts over the Galaxy, it would be Galaxy. I just wanted everyone to know that.
So they specifically asked Mika Akaitaka to design a video game for the Super Engine. Mm-hmm. The PC Engine Super CD, I should say.
Mika Akaitaka is a huge perv, right?
Well, he's a established artist and mechanical designer, having worked on several of the Mobile Suit Gundam anime titles, including Zeta Gundam, War in the Pocket, and Stardust Memory.
Neither of those are G Gundam, so I don't care. Although if he did G Gundam, he totally would have been the I forget what country she's from, but like the I guess she's Neo Sweden or Neo Switzerland, but there is a Japanese schoolgirl Gundam from like a European country, which would be his Gundam for sure.
So apparently the where this game originally came from is this artist Mika. They had a work called MS Girls, where MS stood for Mobile Suits, and it was like a drawing of pretty girls dressed in Gundam-style power armor. And they were like, this should be a video game, and now it is.
I'm so glad the MS and MS Girls stands for Mobile Suit. Because it could have gone in a really inappropriate direction.
So
I guess it could be a good thing. It's like, hey, Zerfall wants you to help you fight MS, so he's bringing out the MS Girls, and a bunch of like, pin-up girls come out and like, woo! The MS hotties are here.
But yeah, that's the gist of what's going on here. Eventually, there was a shooter as well made. That's like a spin-off where it's a character based on Gundam F91 Girl.
So this IP, this is like the first appearance of this intellectual property.
Yes.
But it would spin off into other things, and it was developed by a guy who had done Gundam stuff. So it's like, hey, let's sex up Gundams, or rather Gundam up sex, I guess. And that's the guy you call. But yeah, like it led to some other things, which may or may not be as much fun as this is.
Well, I'll tell you, it led to Yuna makes a cameo appearance in Saturn Bomberman as a secret unlockable character. So you know that Hudson was all over this. They're like, we need a new mascot. It's Sexy Gundam Girl. Let's go.
Master Higgins is going to go to Yuna Techno Island and rescue Yuna from like high-tech murder stuff. Because Master Higgins, that's Hudson Soft, right?
We've got a whole anime intro song here and everything.
Yeah, they were talking over. P.S. I love you, Zerfall.
Now, here's the thing. Luckily, and I don't think this video has posted yet, but I've realized that there are 3 buttons on the controller. When I was playing with Alt. And button 1 is actually the far left button. It's the Y button on my controller.
Okay. Legend of the Galaxy Fräulein Yuna.
Oh man, we're getting a full intro here with animation and everything. I'm so fired up.
Hey, this is my legend. I was torn from the thigh of Techno Zeus. At one point, I was besieging Troy, and we decided to build a giant techno horse.
The last line was, I stripped off 100 billion clothes, and off I fly.
Yeah, I started talking about the Trojan War and completely missed this. This isn't just some silly thing.
You probably thought it was based on how many clothes were being ripped off, but
Oh, what do you know? A cute anime girl.
oh, just you wait. There may actually be more than 17.
I'm wondering if any male characters will show up. That's like a whole subgenre, a genre of weird anime stuff where there are no male characters to distract the male gaze. It's like I don't even want to consider like the idea that they might interact with males other than me as an insertion character in my own fanfic. Don't forget she's a dreaming girl. And then a voice says, Yuna, you're my everything. I didn't notice what that, you know.
Maybe that's a male character singing in the background.
And then we had the
Maybe
penis
it's the
nebula
Galaxy
there.
themselves.
Hi, I'm still Yuna, by the way. That hasn't changed during the song.
Yes.
I get to go to the temple at Jose.
Okay, so we did need to watch that ahead of time because this is the aftermath.
Hmm.
Oopsie.
Oh, it's like what was that SNES game or the NES game where you wake up and you don't remember anything and it's you have to put together clues about who framed you for a murder.
Deja vu?
Yeah, this is Deja Vu Japan edition. We're just waking up like, what's going on? I don't remember
Who
anything.
destroyed this whole city? It could have been anyone. Day is beginning to break over the city. Last night's fracas has left the neighborhood all busted up.
We're in love. We're all busted up. What should I do? How can I possibly apologize to the neighbors for something like this? My neighbors at Jose.
What about a Hickory Farm gift basket?
That would be a good.
It's better. It's for more than just saying thank you.
Let's see how badly we can work that reference. But I appreciate you bringing it up.
If the light and darkness clash head-on, collateral damage on this scale will be unacceptable.
Can't you fam your voice up a little bit, fam robot?
Sorry.
There you go.
Terrifying images whirl about in Yuna's head.
Like having to actually pass high school classes again.
Oh no, everyone's going to say stuff like that. You know, over in the Kagurazaka household. She's so violent and troublesome. I just know it.
Pink triangle, what could that mean?
And then everyone's going to shun me, and I'll be the most hated person in the entire neighborhood.
Not while you're wearing that outfit, you won't be.
What's the matter, Yuna? Your face is all pale.
You look like a gaijin.
I won't be able to go shopping anymore, and they won't even come pick up our trash on our garbage days.
Yuna breaks down into tears.
Man, there's nothing sexier than a girl who cries and is kind of dumb.
So sorry.
Oh, hey, she figured out how to say sorry to the neighbors.
I'm so sorry.
Just then, Miss Chiakai, who lives next door, appears. Why, Yuna, what's the matter?
Oh, Miss Chiaki? Or is it Chiakai? I guess you introduced yourself as Chiakai. Let me look at you.
Miss Chiakai, Chiaki, is gazing this way, concern on her face.
And she's still gazing.
I wrecked everyone's homes. Whoa.
I feel like, you know...
It doesn't say why. It clearly said, like, that says wah. She said a. I questioned this fan translation.
Well, it's not a translation, it's a localization.
Oh.
They want to make sure you understand the sound effect, I guess.
No.
There's no need to cry, Yuna. I just talked this over with everyone else, and we'd all like to tell you, thank you for protecting our city. Well, every part of the city except for our houses, of course.
The 8-year-old girl have been elected by the townspeople to communicate with you on their behalf.
Really?
No, not really. I'm suing you. Why, of course. More importantly, though, it looks like you have a lot of difficulties ahead of you. Be sure to take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah, she should have been more like a doctor and really guarded in her comments there so that we couldn't be sued.
Yuna regains her cheery disposition.
Oh, cool. Is that going to be on our inventory now?
This Pull it out and use it on things when you need to. Miss Chaiki has a great big smile on her face.
It's clearly Chiaki.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is why I always need you all around when I'm playing games with other Japanese.
I feel so relieved that I'm starting to get really hungry.
Relief equals hunger.
You'd never believe she was bawling her eyes out just a second ago.
Hello, I am Luna the robot. This is Sailor Moon. Let's not kid ourselves here.
This is the entrance to Yuna's house.
There's her brother Shingo, and oh look, Shibusa's appeared.
Phew, thank goodness it's still in one piece at the Grand Line. Sorry. Never mind, that reference that sucked.
Yuna, that's a little insensitive.
Please, show JT's jokes more respect.
Oh, what is?
Some people lost their homes, you know.
Yeah, but if my room got all smashed up, I wouldn't have a place to sleep anymore, now would I? Those other people can suck it. Let them sleep on cake.
No, but, well, I suppose so.
I'm the Galaxy Guardian. I need to be able to sleep. It doesn't really matter if they can. If they don't get a good night's sleep, what happens? No one dies. I'm home! See, since I'm always oh so diligent in saying I'm home, I must be a Fräulein. Heart!
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. That's what all Germans are like. Aren't you here to have breakfast?
You know, everyone from Gotha to Wagner to I can't think of any other famous Germans, they were all known for telling people that when they were home.
Papa and Mama are in the dining room.
And luckily, they can't see your ass crack plainly visible in your armor, because they would be horrified.
They're not, I wonder if they're overly surprised that you are now wearing power armor.
Also, is this their house, or is this, like, Yuna's drawing of what their house might look like? What's going on with the table settings?
This all takes place in her head. Her friend never entered her in the contest. She just hit her head on a rock one day.
Oh. That's the big twist reveal at the end.
Papa's face seems to be showing a touch of embarrassment. Now, why could that be?
Because if he takes down that newspaper, he's also in this really, like, revealing and made-for-a-girl power armor.
Oh no, we wore the same thing!
Papa, Mama, good morning, Pink Triangle!
Good morning. Oh, that's still Papa's face.
I guess he doesn't get I was gonna voice him, but...
Papa, what's the matter?
It's nothing, Yuna. Just stuff from work, I guess. You see, you're a Fräulein, so I must be ein heir. You sure have grown.
Oh, you. Papa's just embarrassed because you look so grown up.
Oh yeah, see, I married a non-German woman, which is why you don't look German. Even though actually you kind of do.
Anyway, why don't you come sit down and eat your breakfast, Yuna? If you want to grow up to be big and strong, it's important for you to eat.
Oh no, he shouldn't be German. He should talk like Braska.
Oh man, we've already got branching paths.
At the lovely prepared meal. Oh man, are we gonna start throwing down save states?
We gotta start throwing down save states. We gotta throw this food in our mom's face.
Or we're gonna do multiple playthroughs to see all the endings. Should Yuna eat the lovely prepared meal?
Sorry, Mama, I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'll eat later. Pink Triangle.
Oh, I'm so sad. With
You can tell by my face.
Despite her words, Mama doesn't really look all that sad.
She's a lying whore.
Game stole my joke. Oh, that's right. Something came for you in the mail. Yuna's mother hands her a letter.
From a creeper who lives in the neighborhood.
It's a direct mail from the airport. Oh, the cruisers arrived.
We gotta go back. We gotta say yes to this food. That's why we're here.
See, if we say yes to the food, we get the Spectre unit instead of the Ghost unit for use in the final third of the game.
Today is Yuna's favorite, fried eggs.
I love the way it gives me gas. All right, thanks for the meal.
Let's see if we get a whole extra scene here.
Nom 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 nom. Rom 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 rom. Delicious. Mama, your cooking's the greatest, the best in Japan. No, the entire galaxy.
She said galaxy, and she's the Galaxy Fräulein.
Right, yeah, so she should know.
The mom seems very concerned here. She was happy about her not eating food. Now she's like, she's really packing it away, even though I told her to.
And now I'm trying to remember how Broska talks. He just kind of talks like a weenie, so I'll stick with, hey, now you're spitting food all over the place.
For Pete's sake, how did this girl ever manage to win that contest?
It was a beauty contest, not an eating food gracefully contest.
Oh, that's right, the stuff we said before.
And she hands you the same stuff as before, and Yuna reacts the same way as before. By the way, daughter, what is that thing floating next to you?
Yeah, and when did you get a power armor suit? Like, I don't think it explained that her parents understood that suddenly,
No.
in the middle of the night, she woke up and had a battle. What's going on, Yuna?
Is this like that Red Panda movie? Is her having a battle like an allegory for something that happens to women at a certain age?
Well, I won the Fräulein contest the other day, right? So as a bonus prize, I'm getting a cruiser.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm getting the cruiserweight champion, Ultimo Dragon.
We can use that to travel into space, can't we, Yuna?
I keep forgetting it is the future. Like, the fact that it's the future should account for some of the stuff that I find goofy.
It's not even the near future, it's the distant future.
Right.
Yuna, let's get to the airport before the universe is taken over by the forces of darkness. You have about 85 seconds.
It's not actually a real threat that they think is happening. That's just future slang, you know? Like, come on, get a handle. It's like when the kids sarcastically say, I've been here a minute, when the minute means a long time. Like, let's get going before the forces of darkness take over the universe. It's just future slang for, hurry up, slowpoke.
I guess I'll have to take time off work then.
Let's get away from this primitive planet where they still eat eggs. It's the future, after all.
I do appreciate that this game is letting me move directly to the airport from dining room. And not make me, like, go out of the house and then down the road and then around the corner.
We're gonna have to, like, go through 800 corridors in Cobra Space Adventure Guy's ship. The
They put
turtle
the airport
or
right
whatever.
next to the mountain in the future, because that's a good idea.
Well, that's a good idea in the future. Do you want to save?
Yeah,
If you click no, your mom is disappointed. But if you click yes, we get a scene
But
in
she's
which
still
we talk
smiling.
about. It's like, yes, I saved my game. And like, oh, she saved it in such an uncouth way. How could she have won that beauty contest?
This is the airport. Can it really be called an airport, though? Shouldn't they call it a spaceport?
Boom!
This is like when they call things movies instead of talkies.
Have you ever noticed that right after somebody says no offense, they always say something offensive? What's the deal with airport food? Or should I say spaceport food?
This is the inside of the airport. There are passages leading to each wing, as well as an information desk. Some of the passengers are even going inside the ships and not just onto the wings. The airport is enormous and Yuna has no idea where to go.
Literally, like we just decided to go to a spaceport. I guess because a cruiser has been delivered to us by some unknown party.
I
Well,
wonder
it's
where
not
I
an
should
unknown
go.
party. We won the contest.
Did we? Is that what happened?
She said I
What
won
a
a contest.
beauty.
As a bonus prize, I got a cruiser.
So she's trying to figure out where to go to pick up her cruiser? It wasn't in the letter? Is she trying to figure out where to go with her cruiser once she has
only read the first line. And crumpled it up and threw it over her shoulder like Inspector Gadget.
it? So Brain and Penny, we have to rely on them to show up and save the day here.
Yep. In a situation like this, wouldn't one normally go to the information desk and ask for help?
Yeah, if they're a rube, they're freaking tourists.
This is the airport's information desk. A female receptionist is here.
Welcome, how may I help you?
My name is Yuna Kagurazaka. I got a letter saying my cruiser had arrived.
So you are Miss Kagurazaka. One moment, please. Please don't blow up my information desk while I check. Oh, yes, it has arrived.
Also, when are we going to turn back into normal clothes while we're walking around the city?
The character has arrived.
Wow, thanks.
Anyway, bye. Oh, wait, you want to know where it arrived? Pardon me, but could you please show me your license? Also, could you change it to normal clothes?
Sure, just a sec.
Goes out a library card.
It's not here. My license is gone. Where'd it go?
My apologies, but if you don't have your license, I'm afraid we won't be able to turn this over to you.
I mean, that makes sense. Hey, you can't fly the spaceship unless you have your spaceship license.
It's a little bit of a chip, though. Hey, here's a contest where we give you a prize that you're not allowed to use.
Why not?
I'm sorry, but those are the rules. Man, it's like government bureaucracy getting in the way.
Should I do? I definitely should have had it with me. Elmer. Don't you know where it is, Percy? The persimmon?
Why would I know? Don't you have some idea where it could be? It's probably in her normal clothes that you magicked away when you transformed her.
You could be at home. I'm not really sure, though.
Please take better care of it in the future. That license is important, so you'll need to look after it properly.
This whole game was it's playing the long game about making sure people are really careful not to lose their COVID vaccine cards.
Yep.
Right. Well, better hurry back home. Good thing we know where that is on the map.
House.
I'd like it if we never go to space and this is our entire hub world.
Oh, Mama, you forgot to lock the door. By the way, this is the entrance to my house. Honestly, she's so careless, Big Triangle.
We have to speak to her, make sure we have her home.
Oh, I feel like something bad's happening here.
Speaking to no one?
Looking for your license?
Oh yeah, that's right.
She didn't announce she's home like she always does.
Well, she hasn't gone in yet. But no, she's not going out, she's home. I feel like you're going to go in there and like the Imperial Stormtroopers have killed Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, you know?
Yeah. This is Yuna's room.
Look at how girly it is.
Stuffed animals sit on the bookshelf. The
Watch.
elephant's name is Pow Pow. He was just purchased for Yuna when she started junior high. The chick is Mi-chan. Yuna's grandma bought it for her when she was little.
They really hate each other.
Even though this is supposed to be a bookshelf, there's not a single book on it. However, there are 5 books to the right of the stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Hey, good point. I did not notice that.
It's a stuffed animal shelf that also happens to have books. Let's look somewhere else, Eleanor.
Oh, she's a little embarrassed.
Maybe we should look in video too? I've lost track of what time it is.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea. All right, so when we get back, I guess we'll be checking out this rack, and I do mean the clothes rack.
Ooh. Also, we might be announcing that we're home, but only if our parents haven't been killed by Imperial Stormtroopers.
See you then.
Bye.